All right, our next speaker is Toni Freedman. And Toni is a senior at Hume Fogg High School. She received the 2010 Governor's School Award in Humanities. She is co-founder of Gun-Free Dining Tennessee, a nonprofit organization that hosts a website listing of which restaurants do allow guns and which do not. She is a member of the Chinese Cultural Alliance and assistant to the artistic director. Her featured work is conducted through Oasis Community Impact. Welcome, Toni Freedman.
Hello. Well, first of all, I just want to apologize. A little bit of a rough voice today because I've been sick. I'm supposed to talk about the Student Bill of Rights, which is something Oasis Community Impact has been working on for a very long time. But first, I'd kind of like to talk about how I got involved in such work. I joined Oasis Community Impact my junior year, and it has been truly a humbling experience for me. Being a senior and looking back at my life as a student, it's just really incredible for me to realize how much of what has happened to me is just because of luck. It was complete luck that I was lotteried into Aiken Elementary School. It was complete luck that I got into MEGS through the lottery system, and thus complete luck that I have been able to have the great opportunities I've had at Hume Fogg High School. And I think we've heard a lot about passions and having dreams, and I think what that dream to me is being able to make sure all people my age, all young people, have had the same opportunities that I have had. And so I think we can all agree that there has been some major problems with our educational system. After all, most comprehensive high schools barely squeak by with a 70% pass rate, and there's a huge ethnic divide between magnet and comprehensive high schools. Oasis Center recently a few years ago, came out with a report that did a survey of students at comprehensive high schools, which revealed that 9 out of 10 students wanted to go to college, but in reality, only 3 out of 10 got that opportunity. That's just an incredible statistic. It always blows my mind away whenever I think about it. And I think something I've noticed with this line of work is that a lot of people have a misconception about magnet schools and comprehensive high schools, in that they think, of course, magnet students are more motivated, they're more talented, they're smarter, and comprehensive high school students just aren't as motivated, aren't as talented, but I've found that to be very untrue, and it really saddens me to think that a lot of people think that way. And also, when thinking back at the difference between comprehensive high schools and magnet high schools, I think something that is a huge difference between the two of them is that at magnet schools there is a sense of trust between teachers and students, and that sort of isn't there in comprehensive high schools. There's sort of a feeling of tension. Recently a documentary came out called Waiting for Superman. Has anyone seen it? Anyone? All right, cool. I thought something that was interesting about the documentary was not so much the content, but also how it was received by its audiences. How teachers and administrators seem to hate this movie with a fiery passion, and because they feel as if they're being falsely accused for a failing school system. And I think that kind of feeling is the same for lots of students towards teachers and administrators, and that they feel that they come with their own sense of baggage, their own prejudices against them as a student, and so they give up before they even try. So when Oasis Community Impact kind of took on this huge problem, it's really vast and complex, what we came up with was a Student Bill of Rights and Responsibilities. This may seem counterintuitive to many people. After all, the general instinct when we perceive a person to be untrustworthy is to take away their freedoms and to take away their rights. However, a lot of people fail to realize that trust is a two-way street. In order to gain trust, you have to give trust as well. And there are a lot of problems with our school system, but when I think back, I think something that's so important is that we've sort of created this us versus them kind of situation. So the Student Bill of Rights and Responsibilities has 2 main goals. First of all, it lays out the basic rights of the students. This includes the right to be involved in the decision-making policies that affect our schools, the right to feel safe in our schools, the right to an education that prepares us for post-secondary education, the right to fair discipline, the right to fair communication and administrators, to have clean school buildings and classrooms, and to have healthy foods. And it seems to me that that would be very, very elementary, but it's surprising how much this is not met. And I would just like to thank TED for giving all of us youth the opportunity to voice our opinions and speak, and I hope that this can be spread to all schools. Thank you.